Now, forming this initial foundation is absolutely essential for any success or journey you partake in, because it forms that underlying framework that supports everything you're doing. If you want to build this new life, this new empire upon something, you want to make sure that you have this proper foundation that can support and sustain that empire you built. Because if you don't have that initial framework and foundation, whatever you build, you can make it as majestic as you want. But if it does not have that foundation to rest upon and support itself upon, it's going to either fall over, collapse, or just come crashing down to the ground, and you'll have to build yourself up once again. So this initial foundation you form in the dismantling phase is absolutely essential for guaranteeing your success. However, a foundation in and of itself cannot do much if you do not take action and build something upon it, right? And that's where the blueprinting phase comes in. What we're going to do in this phase, in this stage, is we're going to build the life you wish to lead, plan it out, and sort of put a framework around this basic foundation you put together, and sort of plan out what you're going to do and how you're going to build it. So what we're going to do in this phase is we're going to start out by figuring out what you value as a person. We're going to figure out your value system, because in order to get to your end goal and to do that in a way that's sustainable and drives happiness, you need to know what actually drives that. You need to know what parameters in your life are important to you. For example, maybe you really like to help people. And if you really like helping people, if that's something that you value, that gives you meaning and purpose in life, then maybe you want to shape your life in such a way that you go out into the world and you study psychology, become a psychologist, go and do some therapy and help people that way. And if you build up a life that's founded upon that value system, what's going to happen is that every action you take is going to be connected to what you want as a person, and it's going to be effortless. It's not going to be hard to do things because you're doing things just to do it. You're not doing things to get money or a house or to impress somebody. No, you're doing it because you want to do it. You're acting in a sustainable way that feeds your inner core, that feeds who you are as a person. And I feel that a lot of times we're depressed and unfulfilled because we know what we value, or maybe we don't, but what we do is we starve those values. We don't feed them. And when they're not fed, when they're not fulfilled, then, well, guess what? You're gonna feel unfulfilled. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start out by figuring out what you value as a person. And then we're gonna take those values and sort of connect them all together, connect them with your skill sets, what you're good at, and we're going to figure out a plan of action that allows you to project your values and combine them with your skills, your knowledge, what you're good at, such that you can lead a life and shape your thoughts, words, and actions such that they're fueling what you want and what's really important to you, what you need to meet in order to feel fulfilled. And it's going to be supported by the foundation we initially talked about and the skill sets you're good at, such that you can maximize success at the same time, okay? So we're gonna take all those values, your skill sets, and we're going to forge your life's purpose. We're going to awaken your purpose, what makes you tick as a person, and project that into the present moment. Now, awakening your life's purpose and having it at the forefront of your mind, such that you're always projecting it into the present moment, gives you direction and allows you to figure out what needs to be done to realize your dreams, because it begins with the end in mind, right? It shows you where you're running towards, the end destination when you're climbing the mountain. Like, it shows you the top of the mountain you're trying to surmount, and for that reason, it shows you what needs to be done. So when you know your life's purpose, you're in a sense grounding yourself into the journey. And you know what needs to be done, how you can shape your life to get it, and it's connected to your values such that it lights a fire of passion behind your eyes. So, you know, this makes you very cohesive as an individual, very coherent, right? It gives you the personal boundaries that says no to things that are going to push you away from your dreams, from success. And those personal boundaries are going to force you to walk towards that narrow path towards success, that narrow road that helps you realize everything you want to realize in your life. And having this fire behind your eyes, beginning with the end in mind, knowing where you're going, what you want, and how to get there, having this blueprint or plan initially really increases your rate of success because you're grounded in your journey. You become really grounded in it, right? It's like building the root structure of a tree. You're grounded in the dirt, okay? Things can come around, test your willpower, test how much you buy into these things, but since you're taking action and you built this life that's founded upon your values, what makes you feel important and fulfilled, it's not going to be a burden, right? It's something you're taking action that makes you feel great, that makes you feel fulfilled, and it gives you a sense of reward in your life. So when trials and tribulations come around, and they do in every journey, and you face hard times, because you will in every journey, it's characterized by valleys of very high highs and very low lows. When you're at those low points, you're going to be grounded in your purpose, and you're going to go to any length possible to make stuff happen because you have this fire of passion burning behind your eyes, and you're doing things just to do it. You're doing things because that makes you happy. So you're going to take action no matter what. You're going to find the answers, make stuff happen, and that's going to drastically increase your success rate and give you a happiness that is sustainable. That's not dependent upon external factors. It's something that feeds your inner core and builds you up into something that it seems like the difference that nothing else could compare to. And you know what? This blueprint you put together, it's going to allow you to build that empire upon your foundation, since it's connected to your values. That's going to increase your rate of success, and the foundation you built in the first phase, in the dismantling phase, will prevent you from crumbling, falling down back to the beginning, and you're going to know what you want, how to get it, and an actionable plan for realizing that right in front of you. And eventually, as you take action, your dreams will come closer and closer and closer to being the dreams that you want right in front of your eyes.